Got the cereal tier list. Now all the overlays are changed. We're looking good here. I was just thinking last night, I'm like, damn, I want to do the cast, and I'm like, damn, a cereal tier list would be really good. And then Ricky was like, I was hanging out with Ricky in Discord. He's like, oh, come on, let's critique the cereals, all you listeners out there, we got a beautiful tier list here, stacked with about, I don't know, like 40 cereals. There's a few. I didn't go too crazy. I took, you know how there's like multiple variants of cereals, right? So you got your, like your Cocoa Pebbles or like your Cocoa Krispies. I included some of the more popular variants of things. So like you'll probably see Rice Krispies and Cocoa Rice Krispies, but you aren't going to see like Cinnamon Rice Krispies or shit that I've like never even seen on the shelf or even knew existed until I researched it. So there's going to be some pretty, like I'd say the most variants is Captain Crunch, and that's just because a lot of the variants of Captain Crunch are super popular and they're all good. This is also a mix of sugary cereal and healthy cereal. So like because there are some good healthy-ish cereals, and like in my opinion, like you can't sleep on them. I think they're even better than some of the sugary ones. But yeah, we'll just jump right into it. I'm gonna grab a good front runner here, which I think you guys will all agree. Golden Grams. Okay.
F. Right to the F.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
You're wild.
Why don't
That's
you like
S
Golden
for me.
Grams?
I love it.
I love it
those
too.
ones that taste like honey?
A little bit.
Kind of cinnamon.
Yeah,
I think more.
they're almost like they're just got like they're sugar, or they're like sugar coated in some way.
Can't place it just an A.
I think it's an S. I think it's honestly an A.
Well,
I don't know
if we wait, if there's an F and two S's, it would be. I think at max it could be a B then.
Yeah, right. This is the graded scale right here.
Yeah,
no, okay.
I'll give it a B. I feel like that's fair for Golden Grams. Will you give it a B? I would give it a B.
I'll give it a.
I'll settle for a B. It's an S.
Put it wherever
I'll
you
settle.
Want. I don't care.
Yeah, we have to settle here.
I'm gonna pretend it's an F.
Play with your trash.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. A cereal I'm not too fond of personally, Cookie Crisp. For me, Cookie Crisp would probably be in like a D tier or an E tier. Like it's not.
I was gonna say D.
It's like I wouldn't go for it, but like if I'm at somebody's house and they're like, you want cereal, and like they got that as an option, I'd probably go. It's not like this is like you have it as a kid.
See, like, no, the kids that ate this growing up are in fucking jail now. Like,
well, those are the kids that came to school smelling like cigarettes.
Yeah, honestly. They just put the paper in their backpack. They don't have folders or none of that shit. They don't even
think about it. Their parents are smoking around them. They're feeding them cookies for breakfast. Absolutely absurd.
I think mom may have bought
life.
that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know
like a pretty good childhood
if you ask me. Stronger opinion to Cookie Crisp.
Jackson or Weston loves Cookie Crisp. That's
like
Weston's favorite cereal.
Hey, fair enough. Each their own.
Yeah, like Weston, you reek like Marbs. I'm putting it in D. You guys
also, you gotta pronounce it right. It's Cookie Crisp.
Oh yeah, Cookie Crisp. Yeah, fucking
yes.
Cookie.
All right, this one I've never had.
Never had it.
I'm pretty sure I've had it, and it was mush. I would put that as a D or an E.
I'm gonna trust your judgment. I don't have anything to say about Crispix. There's only a couple on here I haven't had. Yeah. Apple Jacks. Honestly,
F.
Are you fucking kidding me?
F.
Okay, first off,
Dog
is
water.
that because you don't like that the cinnamon guy is a Rasta Jamaican man? Is that why? No. Yeah, that's the best part. The cinnamon guy is pretty cool.
Yeah, here he comes. He is cinnamon. It's not near as good as their commercials. That's
no, right? That was
actually top tier cereal commercial. I really like Apple Jacks.
Sure.
I think they're better than. Oh man, I don't know if they're better than Fruit Loops. They're pretty fucking close.
I would agree in that they're close, but not that they're good.
I remember begging a dad or mom to get him one day because I saw the commercials and they were so cool. They had that Rastafari walk around and like that apple, and they'd like get into like a gang fight. One of them would get stabbed, and then it'd go like Apple Jacks.
Commercials are you watching? I
don't remember.
Apple Jacks.
We're sweet.
I think I made that one up, but yeah, no, I remember asking for him, and it was such a letdown. Like I said, like Ricky said, the commercials are so much better than you eat the cereal. Like this sucks. This is awful.
Yes.
Put it in a D.
And if I'm remembering them correctly, there were some pretty high quality animations for like early 2000s.
They were cool.
Like they weren't like bad. Yeah. Like that's expensive commercial right there. I bet.
Otherwise, it'd be scary if you go halfway on that.
Oh yeah,
it gets like fucking weird.
It'd be like annoying orange, frightening.
Yeah, it'd just be disturbing. You just don't want that. I don't know. Not for kids.
Jackson, do you like Apple Jacks?
Put it in a D or E. I never liked them.
Can we compromise on a C
I'd
at
settle on
least?
a C. If you like them a lot, I'll settle on a C.
I do like
Doing a
them.
lot of compromise in here. I don't know how much
Actually,
more I can
actually,
take.
I'll side with D with you guys. They're better cereals. I forget that this is of all time. I can't think of
Yeah.
this of a per cereal. Okay,
Oh, it is of all time.
let's do a chain one where we grab a cereal and it's got a two variants. We'll start with Honey Bunches of Oats. I got the two most popular variants of Honey Bunches of Oats. It's the honey roasted and the other one's with almonds. Okay. What do you guys think of the honey roasted? To me, this is what I consider the original Honey Bunches of Oats, like that orangish brown box. I really like it. I'm a big fan.
For me, it's an A.
I would say A or B. Yes.
I'll have to take my hat out of the ring for both of these because I didn't eat them up until like, I don't know, literally probably like 2 months ago. So, and I'm not a huge fan. I just don't eat cereal a lot. So I haven't never had them growing up. So
I'm going to teeter it between an A and a B for now.
Okay.
Because I want to see how this one ranks. How about with almonds?
Yeah, it's such a mood thing. I'd say it's a solid B or a low A.
I think it's a little worse than honey roasted. Like, I think it's good, but like
sometimes I fuck with it hard.
So what I'll do is I'll put this one A and we'll put this one B. Yeah, like you got to be in like a certain mood for this one. It's like the type of cereal you'll buy and you'll maybe eat a bowl of it once and then the rest of the box goes fucking stale if nobody else eats it.
Right, you'll have like 3 bowls all in one sitting and then not touch it again.
Yeah, dude, that's how it is. How come is it just me, Honey Bunches of Oats? You can just keep going back for more.
Yeah. No, it's because
it's so good.
I think it's awesome.
Oh god, all the old ladies in those commercials fucking dying in the factory, fucking packaging those oats up, getting all the granola all good for me.
Yeah.
Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up, Riley. I know you've been here since 68, you know. Don't fuck up my fucking note. I feel like that's the type of shit like you eat when you want to feel like you're in like a Folgers commercial or some shit. You know what I mean? Like that's when you get a good bowl of Honey Bunches of Oats.
What the fuck does that even mean? When would I have that thought?
Boy, gonna come home from the war.
Yeah.
That's what came to my head. Like
for
I'd
Christmas.
see Folgers commercial eating a bowl of that or some shit. It'd be on the side, like product placement or something.
Spitting in your coffee.
Little side fact though, have you guys seen that weird commercial? That weird commercial where the fucking for Folgers where the sisters like weirdly hyped about her brother coming home for Christmas.
Yeah,
and, like,
dude, that was
hang out on the countertop.
That was weird.
Fuck, it's a weird commercial. I just wanted to know I wasn't the only one that saw that weird shit.
She's running to her. Yeah, that was very disturbing. A little bit of incest going on in
there. Yeah, it was a little incesty vibes going.
They're both adults. It's all right. My hands.
Steph, bro, you're back home from the big war.
Yeah. You're back for how long?
Yeah. I'm going to go get stuck in the dryer in about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Mom and Dad are asleep. I think that's a line.
Oh, God.
They're still sleeping.
It might be something like that. I don't know.
All right, guys. The next one we are going to do is what I know to be a common classic across the states. However, the transparency borked in the box, so we have dark mode edition cornflakes.
It got black
because this fucking this box of cornflakes got blacked raw. So
it has salt and pepper. It's salt and pepper version.
It's the dark mode. So cornflakes, honestly, man, I've maybe had them like once or twice. They're super bland. They're just like a generic cornflake cereal. I really don't have an opinion on them. I'd like honestly rate them as like they're not great and they're not bad. C or D. Like it's a cereal. I don't know.
Yeah, for me they're completely middle of the road C.
Yeah.
You can put sugar on them if you're a maniac, and I've seen people do that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like as a kid, it's fine. Like that's the only reason I'd eat them. I get like 4 teaspoons of sugar on it. But if you're an adult putting that, what's the matter with you?
Fucking weird. Yeah, it's kind of a red flag.
You want to know? I'm surprised my teeth aren't falling out of my head. Is I used to put sugar on Frosted Flakes. What the fuck was wrong with me? They're already frosted. They're already coated in sugar.
It's a hell of a drug, dude. Sugar's awesome.
Yeah, it's so good. Well, think about it. When we were kids, it's all we could have for our drugs.
Paul, it'd be gritty. It'd be gritty with the sugar. You'd be like eating the cereal and the sugar didn't dissolve.
It's like sandy.
So much. Yeah. I would throw up. That was gross.
Why did we do these?
Mom and Dad should have hit us for that. That would have been fine with it. It would have been valid.
With my ring hand.
Yeah, like what do you do with my ring hand? Yeah. Dad would have just put on a ring hand. He was more of a belt user though.
Yeah, our dad was a belt man. He went to the belt.
Actually, currently every day he tells me, go pick out a belt, when I say something. So
that's a good joke.
Daily he threatens me with the belt. I'm like, Dad, I'm 21. He can't hit me with the belt.
You're like, as a kid though, what if he did that to us? He made us pick the belt. What if he did that? And it was like, so you're going with the reversible today. Nice choice. He's like flexing it out.
It's like Goodwill Hunting. It's like he gives you the belt, the wrench, or the fucking, whip. He's like, I picked the wrench because fuck you, that's why. The Goodwill Hunting shit.
That movie's sad.
It depends on which way you're looking at it.
Well, it's sad and it's good. Goodwill Hunting, the one with it's
Brad Pitt, like Robin Williams.
It's Matt Damon.
Matt Damon,
Ben Affleck, and Robin Williams, and it's like a story about like Robin Williams, a therapist, and there's this kid that's like boy genius, but he's like wrong path, like the kid's super smart at math, but like he was beat in his house growing up, like super just bad kid, and the therapist tries to like break him in a sense. Because he's so smart, he would literally break therapists down. Like it's a very actually a good movie.
That was the start of their career. It was the one that Brad Pitt wrote, and then Ben Affleck took credit for also writing it, but he didn't write it.
Brad Pitt wrote it?
It's a good movie though. Yeah, they wrote that.
Or did Matt Damon write it?
Oh, excuse me.
They do look the same. They do look the same.
My bad. I'm fucked up. Matt Damon did write it. Yes, that's correct.
Anyways, cornflakes. C.
Yeah, cornflakes to Brad Pitt, Matt Damon.
Honeycombs. I think that this is a fairly decent cereal. Like this is like it's very similar to Pops, which we'll get to. I think Pops are a little better. I know you guys have strong opinions. Fuck you both. I can already see the looks. Honeycombs. Where are you guys rating Honeycombs?
For me, it's a D.
My rank is gonna be a loud cough, so put that wherever you want.
Well, that's not on the fucking scale, so pick a letter.
That's the letter. Just get that out of my face. Anything honey, throw it in the garbage. I don't want to fucking see it. Don't even smell
I'll give it an E. Because I actually think it's all right, but compared to all his cereals, it's not great. All right, this has got to be my first. This is my S tier cereal right here, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Where would you guys?
First time I agree with you. Easy. S tier.
Everyone S tier. Oh wow, we agree.
I gotta argue
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is so good, dude.
It's probably like of the ones up here. It's probably one of the worst ones, but like for you healthy wise.
For your health, yeah. Well, that's why it's one of the best.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, let's get to another variation. Fruity Pebbles.
For me, that's F.
Not valid.
What about you, Jackson?
I could say a lot about this. I'd give it like a B or a C purely because if you take too long to eat it, it gets stuck to the side of the bowl and you're like scraping it. It is very like soggy at some point.
You know what?
If you don't have the crisp to it, I don't want to eat
it. You make a good point. Not about the sogginess. The time limit for me doesn't matter on cereals because I can kind of gauge. Like if I I know when I'm picking out that cereal, I have a certain time frame in which I need to ingest.
I don't want to be in a rush to eat.
Well, fucking better start speeding up. Better start learning the cereal to sog milk ratio. Fucking. But for me,
it's important.
The whole getting stuck to the side of the bowl, extremely annoying. Jackson, would you settle on? Would you settle on? I'd settle on C. I was gonna say D, but I'd settle on C.
We're gonna do Cocoa Pebbles. I'll jump the gun. I'm gonna put it on the Cocoa. I'm Cocoa for Cocoa Pebbles. Fuck that. I do remember that. Do you guys ever play the games on the back of the box?
Yeah, bro. I was talking about this online.
Yeah. Those games are sick. Anyway, I'd say definitely Cocoa is worse than Fruity. So I'm gonna put that on an E or a D. Wasn't a huge fan of those.
I honestly think they're the same.
All the Pebbles for me
I'll put
are
in
F
D
because I don't like the soup. I don't like the time limit. I don't like my food to dictate how I eat it.
Well, to be fair, you should be pissed about Golden Grams then, because they have a short bowl life as well. Is that what we're gonna call it?
Yeah,
bowl life.
Yeah,
that's a very valid point. But I feel like they're better than the fucking Pebbles.
You're right. They don't they don't get stuck to the side of the bowl. That's
why. They're bigger. It's easier to scoop them up too. You got the Pebbles. It's just a soup. It disintegrates.
Yeah, that's fair. What if they made like Fruity Pebbles XL and they're fucking huge?
Yeah.
They're like as big as a pop.
I'd probably like it.
I'd probably
they did do that.
Did they?
Actually, yeah. I'm like pretty sure they did some shit like that. It wasn't like cereal, but they did like weird XL things.
Okay.
I believe it. I feel like that's just like all berries or whatever. The berry
Yeah,
Captain
oops.
Crunch is
It's not even.
basically
They
pigs.
don't even title it Captain Crunch. It's just oops, all berries, and the captain's really tiny in the background there, and he's like, and there's just
Being
all
crushed by
berries.
berries.
Yeah, oops,
What do you
all fucking
mean?
sugar.
How'd you fuck up that bad? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what do you mean, oops, all berries?
God damn it, you fucked me.
Fuck!
I wanted to...
Yeah, just.
The CEO's screaming at the marketing guy.
He's screaming in the grocery
You left
store
the
at
oops
it.
in the fucking mock-up and printed that? Fucking idiot.
That's not even a real word.
Well, we had a factory problem, boss. We accidentally boxed up 40,000 boxes all berries. What? Get the marketing department in here now. How can we
goes out
spin
tomorrow.
this? Yeah.
That guy went into that batch. Next one, I fucked up like that. Oops, all berries. Oops, you fell in.
Yeah.
The fuck out
Yeah, yeah, that's what happens after the guy that was supposed to be controlling the berry to like corn piece ratio. He's like the CEO dumps him into the vat.
Oops, little accident.
Yeah, oops, oops, all Jeremy or whatever the fuck his name was.
God damn. You know, the FDA does allow a certain amount of body parts in foods. So.
Yeah, well, insects and bugs, they don't care about all that. You know, it's actually that's why I don't watch those how it's made things because I don't want to fucking know because I know it's gonna upset me and ruin
Just like
things for
coffee.
me. Yep, don't want to know. I actually don't even drink coffee anymore, but
well, if you do, I would just say get just the beans, not the ground stuff, because the ground stuff is where they'll get a decent percentage just cockroach.
yeah, because they're like I don't know why they just don't update those factories. They just like have been the same since the beginning of time, and they never update things or fix things or deal with pests. Yeah, it's gross.
Worse in Australia.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, back to cereal.
All right, Frosted Flakes, dude. This has got to be an A. That's like if it's on the shelf, it's a good cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's a good cereal.
It is. Yeah, that's probably my first pick over any of these so far.
Frosted Mini Wheats, big fan.
For me, that's an A as well.
But you also
we always had these growing up.
Have you had these, Rick?
Have I not? No, maybe I haven't.
I think those are the ones you maybe have, Frosted Mini Wheats. The one I was telling you about yesterday. They're like little mini wheats with like the frosting.
Are they the thicker ones?
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't had the thicker ones. No.
Okay.
I like how to describe mini wheats. You describe them as mini wheats.
Yeah.
Wait, what's a wheat?
Well, it's the little guy, Well, wait, hold on. Wait, I'm trying to think here. Am I thinking wrong? Was there a regular like frosted wheats that weren't mini? Like, did they make really big ones?
Like that's Frosted Flakes. Oh, really big ones? I don't know.
I think they did.
The wheats.
I've only the wheats. I've only had there'd just be frosted wheats at that point.
They're kind of like eating like a peach of birch or something with some frosting on it.
I like them, but I also think they have a short bowl life because once they absorb all that milk, they just become a soppy sock.
It doesn't take long, or I assume it would take long because they're so thick. I don't know.
I like the soppy sock. I'm gonna be real.
It's actually kind of nice. It's nice.
It is. I'm a fan of the soppy sock.
What do you think? I think this is kind of a mid-tier cereal, like a C.
I could put C or B.
I'll put C, and I don't think Ricky's had these. I think he's confusing himself with Wheaties, which we'll go into next, because you know who likes...
Never had them.
Yeah, you want to know who likes fucking Wheaties? Weston. This was his favorite cereal. I'd get pissed, because when it would be his turn to pick out the cereal at the grocery store, he'd get fucking Wheaties, and I'd be like, bro, you just like not tasting anything? The only cool thing about them is they'd get cool people on their box, like this one, Muhammad Ali. They get any type of sports athlete on there. Fuck, Wheaties has got every athlete. They're not good. They taste like
never had them, really,
wet.
So.
You know, like that specific brown paper towel you'd get at school?
Yes,
Yeah, they're that, but wet.
It's semi-satisfying. I don't know. I'd give it a C myself.
Yeah, but wet.
This is a fucking F-tier cereal.
I don't care.
This is a bad cereal. This is a fucking...
I'd put it in E. I'd settle for E.
Okay.
Just thinking C, you're thinking F.
F's bad.
They should start putting like underground rap artists on Wheaties boxes.
Dude, that'd be so cool. Like they put Puya on a Wheaties box. They put the
Suicide
Boys.
Dude, I collect them. Well, I knew people that would collect the Wheaties boxes specifically. Like I remember that seeing that a collection somewhere. Some old guy, I think I saw, maybe it was a video or something I saw, and they had like you know, every single one with every sports artist till that time or
Mhm.
whatever. And it's like, that's pretty crazy. But it's also like, God, what a fucking waste of space and having to keep those
Yeah.
like Jesus. Okay. Count Chocula. Now, I never had this growing up, but I had it in my teen years when you could get it again because I think they stopped selling it for a while, right?
I had these. I'd believe it. I had these all the time as a kid. Robbie loved them. I was not about them.
I didn't think I thought there was better chocolate cereals, even though like
But they're
that's their
just
thing.
super mid. That's a D for me.
I would also agree.
I never had them.
Never had them. Okay,
I was too young. They weren't a thing.
Yeah, they came back. This is obviously the updated box because I couldn't really find a good picture of the old one. Yeah, they were gone for a while, I'm pretty sure. And I think one Halloween, General Mills had them come back, and then they like stayed again.
Yeah, they did a collab with the streetwear brand Kaz, KAWS. I don't know if you heard of them, but they're pretty big.
Okay,
it's kind of interesting.
Okay,
yeah, they came back with a bunch of flavors. Like
we'll do another
Boo,
variation
Monster Crunch,
cereal here. Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios. Vast difference between these. Do you like sugar or do you not like sugar? Do you like your heart? Do you not like your heart? I
never liked my heart.
I don't like Cheerios all that much. Like the regular Cheerios, you know, obviously there's not really much there. They're bland. Obviously, I don't really care all too like there are other healthy cereals I like, but this one like is just so, I don't know, generic. I would give it an E, anywhere between a C and an E. What do you guys think about regular Cheerios?
I put it at a C myself. You're an A?
You like regular Cheerios, Jack?
Yeah, I don't like anything honey. I'm not about it. So fuck the honey nut.
I think they're
Cheerios,
the most popular cereal. Did you say C, Ricky?
I said C. I said they're solid.
Put it in the middle.
Put it on the line.
In the middle there.
Okay,
that works.
How about Honey Nut Cheerios? I fucking love these.
For me, that's a B or an A.
I agree the same, but Jackson's
Jackson, you're not about it.
Honey.
Whatever. I'm biased against honey.
We'll give it a B
and B's as well.
Yeah.
Man, I don't like bees.
Is it because you're wondering where the honey nut came from and you think the bee has something to do with it?
No, it's because when I see bees, I think Jerry Seinfeld's gonna say something to me, and then I get fucking angry. You know? And his bee talking to me.
I can't believe I forgot he did that movie.
Imagine a bee comes up to you and it's just hovering around you, and it's Jerry Seinfeld saying jokes. You get sick of it in 5 fucking seconds. You'd be so angry, man.
Wasn't Bee movie just about like that bee trying to fuck that actual woman?
He got cucked by a bee, essentially.
He got cucked by a bee, the guy.
Yeah. He wanted to watch his wife get fucked by a bee, and he did. It happened. That was the whole movie.
That was it. That was the premise.
That was it. That was it.
Like Chad.
That's all they showed.
Okay. Pops.
F. That's F. That's F for me.
Yeah. They have a bowl. Their bowl life is literally, I'm not joking, not even exaggerated, 0.5 seconds.
Yeah, hell, you shut up! Yeah, they're joking.
Dude, they're like, oh man, they're like if you just put styrofoam in milk and just started eating it. That would be the texture and the taste of Pops. Ick.
I agree.
Ick.
I like them. They're kind of squishy, you know? They got a nice texture.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Fuck out of here.
Since you guys both agree F and we have nothing in F tier, Pops is not like my favorite. I do think they're all right. I will put them in F. Doesn't mean they're a horrible cereal. I mean, they're a good source of fiber.
It does.
Yeah, it does. All right, they're down there. I can see that. I know they're not the most popular. A lot of people hate them. Like I remember being the only kid that liked Pops. Like, you remember in, like, school, you would go through, like, the line over breakfast, and you could get those small cereals, and Pops would be the one with the most left, and I'd always go for it.
Yeah, because no one
would take it.
The last choice.
All right, one that's similar, Kicks.
F.
For me, that's an E.
You guys just hate the corny... It's an E? You've had Kicks, the little balls? They're almost similar.
I have had Kicks. I have a much higher... bowl life.
They have a higher bowl life, and I think they hold the milk good. Like it's a good milk to cereal bit ratio, better than Pops.
Pops is garbage.
It's disgusting. Stop talking about Pops.
Fuck you! I like Pops.
So Paul, similar to the school incident, I was in line and this old lunch lady said Kicks was what she ate, and they're really good. So I grabbed the Kicks, little cereal box. and then I hated it. So I think that's where my distrust for adults started. But it was just gross, and I don't ever want to eat them again, and I won't. So
Would
yeah.
you agree
Shut up,
with
old
E
lady,
at
with your
least?
depression era cereal.
We'll do E. We'll do E. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck your. Yeah, yeah. Cool cereal. We have ones that actually have sugar in it now, and other good things for you.
Yeah, the drugs are injected in the cereal.
Yeah,
Idiot.
yeah. They have fucking ketamine cereal now. It
Mine's
took
got
like 3 kids'
estrogen
lives
in
last
it.
week.
Kratom cereal.
Yeah, this is TRT infused cereal.
Hell yeah.
Give me that. Direct that. Hey, get that into my vein. Get a bloodstream flown.
You like see through the injection like colorful cereal bits going into your arm.
I'd do that. That'd be kind
What's that in the blood? What is that? A spaghettio?
Oh, I forgot about that. Latest kids, you know, there's spaghettios in like the fucking blood bag. Is that a spaghettio? Wasn't there like a meatball in there too or something? I can't remember. It's so nasty.
That should not be in your blood bag.
Oh, that should not be in your blood bag. Didn't he have like spaghetti around his lips like the doctor or something? Yeah. Okay.
See how that goes.
Okay. Man, this is taking us a while. I'm gonna try to speed through the rest of these.
We'll crush through some of these.
Life.
Dump
What?
it.
It's got sugar. It's good.
Just because it has sugar doesn't mean it doesn't taste like shit.
Fuck you both. It's going in D at least.
Okay.
Fair.
God damn. All right.
Because that would be like an A tier for me almost. Okay. This is an S tier for me.
Yes. That's S for me
Special
as well.
K with strawberries.
I'll go like
That's an S for me.
A or B. Do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
We'll do A.
Reminds me of my mom. I don't like it.
That's why I think I like it, is because mom, like, thered be no cereal left except her. She'd get pissed because I'd eat it, but I like it. All right,
Sure.
rice checks. This is like
Never ate it. Unless I made like my own Chex Mix, like, but not cereal. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I'm throwing out the F so easily. I'd say D.
I was honestly thinking D as well. Okay.
Perfect.
Also, I don't know if this is the cereal I'm thinking of, which is why I'm not sure if I should rate it higher, but they did make, if this is the one I'm thinking of, they make a frosted version of this.
Yeah, no, they do that.
That
They've
is
like
choice.
all flavors of them.
That is
Maybe that's
choice.
what I was thinking of when I was thinking of mini wheats.
Probably was.
Maybe.
They do so many Chex Mix flavors of cereal.
Yeah, that I only put one because I didn't want to put all. There's too many variations to choose from, and I'd only really have the original or the frosted. But I forgot there was frosted. Okay, this cereal kind of came out after my time. I think like when I was a kid. I've only had it once.
Never had it.
Okay, so I don't even know where to rate this. I'll just leave this till the end.
Leave it over there.
Let's go through the variations. Yeah, let's do the three. What I think is the 3 top Captain Crunches, in my opinion. The original, obviously, the crunch with berries, and then the peanut butter Captain Crunch. Now, this is a tough one. I'm going to start going the other way. Peanut butter Captain Crunch has got to be an S or an A. Like,
that's an S for me.
Agree.
Yeah, it's
S.
S.
Put it right in S.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but they changed the design of the Captain, so you can tell on the berries it's the new root, like stupid cartoon.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm sick of seeing it. I like the OG.
The OG.
It's my Captain.
Okay, how about the crunch with berries? I think
know.
berries is still like in the between S and C range. I would almost call it a B.
Yeah, wherever you put that, the original's got to be below.
Yeah, the original's the worst one.
Yeah, I would put it at a B and the original at a C myself.
Yeah, because it's not like
I'd still eat it.
I'd still eat it. Would I eat it over these ones though? No. Would you guys settle on a D for Captain Crunch?
Put it wherever you want. It's gross.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I'm not gonna eat it.
Okay.
Compared to the 2 other Captain Crunches.
I didn't include Golden Crisps, which are similar and just have like a tiger mascot or something, but I included Honey Smacks because I loved Honey Smacks, and I know they were like okay popular. The Golden Crisps weren't as much. What do you guys think of Honey Smacks?
I don't know if I don't remember if I've had that.
They have a similar consistency to Pops, but like not. But they're like coated in like it's like maple or something. It's honey, but it's like almost mapley. Jackson hates honey. I can already see his face.
Again, I'm biased to bees and frogs. I do not like them.
Yeah, this fucking
Oh,
frog.
and frogs?
Dude.
They fight each other.
Dude, well, also this frog though, man, this guy's looking fucking suspect. Like, if you saw this guy come into your room at night, what would you do? Would you have a bowl of Honey Smacks with him? What would you
He
do?
looks like he's on the corner slinging ace or some shit. For real, dog.
Is it because of the sideways hat? Are you fucking profiling the frog?
Oh, I'm profiling him, dog.
You didn't see the hat, but yeah, it's obvious now.
Well, Ricky hasn't had them. Jackson hates them. I think they're honestly kind of a mid-tier cereal. I'd give them a C. Would I eat them over that? Yeah, I'd eat them over that. C. Trix.
I'm just gonna say, I don't subscribe to this list at all. Trix. I haven't eaten it in a while. You know, I really like Trix yogurt that is discontinued, doesn't exist anymore.
That was good.
That was good shit.
That was good.
We never ate Trix a lot growing up, so
I had it quite a few times. I thought it was good.
No, I don't remember. Okay.
You said D or E?
C or D.
I think it's a C. It's a good cereal. It's not the greatest. It's almost like these cereals that have too much sugar, like Fruity Pebbles, I feel like has too much, and like Trix where it's like all fruity bites are like almost hard. I like that ratio. Yeah, I like that. Like Captain Crunch and berries kind of hits that ratio right, where you get the Captain Crunch and you get the berries.
Just a little berries.
Fruit Loops. Yeah, I know you guys said they're similar to Apple Jacks for you. I think Fruit Loops honestly might be a little better, maybe even a little worse than Apple Jacks.
C or B for those.
I agree with that. C or B.
We'll put them in a C tier. Raisin Bran. 2 variations here. I got Raisin Bran Crunch. Raisin Bran, fucking S tier cereal.
Yeah, I was gonna say both of these for me. I love both of them.
Jackson, are you a fan of raisins?
I haven't eaten them, dude. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I've had a bowl of each ever.
We'll settle on A, and then Crunch. I honestly think Crunch is a little worse than regular Raisin Bran.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, I just think the introduction of the oats, from Honey Bunches of Oats, just kind of like draws away from the raisin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like a connoisseur, like I'm sniffing the bowl, but like
it's impure.
It's impure. I'll have to give this a solid C.
It has a different mouthfeel.
I really like the Sun with the scoops. I'm a huge fan of that.
So I was telling Ricky about this yesterday. This Sun's fucking suspect. Like, hey man, this is what was my voice for the Sun? He had a really deep voice. I feel like the Sun kind of talks like this. You know, I got 2 old scoops of raisin for you, little boy. Don't you think you probably sound like this? I got some 2 big old scoops of raisin for you, boy. I want some of this raisin right here.
You've already given me some. I don't want any
more.
Come
on, you can just keep having more.
No.
Yeah, and this is like, this is like a Meat Canyon comic where he keeps feeding you raisins. No, I don't want any more. Oh, come on, you can take a little more bite. I'm telling you, you want some more raisins?
He shoves in your mouth.
Old scoop. Yeah, you're like drowning.
That's good.
Drowning fucking raisins. They're coming out of your eyes.
Your nose and your eyes. Yeah. Yeah. So since from that horrifying image I put in my head, I'm gonna give it a D. At least the Crunch, anyways. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done here. Lucky Charms.
Unpopular opinion, maybe unpopular. For me, that's an F. I hate Lucky Charms.
Yeah, I like. Oh man.
Dude, I was weird, and I liked the non-marshmallow bits. I don't know why. I just liked them as a cereal. The marshmallow wasn't it for me. I just liked the Crunch because I thought it had a long
I'll put it in
milk
E
retention.
because I somewhat like it. Yeah, that's fair. The marshmallow bits are too strong, and I can't believe they did a version where it's all charms.
That's
really?
Yeah, I saw it at the store. I saw it at the store the other day. It literally said, "Oops, all charms." I'm like, these are why children's are fat. I don't know if it said that, but it was all charms. Yeah, oops, all charms.
That's wild.
Yeah, fucking.
I don't know how it's illegal to make that. Oh my god.
It's just marshmallow.
Well, dude, I didn't put some of the newer cereals on here because I know you guys wouldn't have had them, and I know I haven't. But they have Little Debbie's cream pie cereal.
Mm-hmm.
They have fucking. Like the drumsticks, the ice cream thing you'd get. They have drumstick
Oreos.
in cereal. It's like the end of a drumstick with a chocolate in it. Just a bunch of those cones and as the cereal.
That's so wild.
I know, and it's just like, what'd you say, Jack? What was the one you just said?
Oreos. And
yeah, they had Oreos cereal, like Oreos, and like it's just candy but cereal, or like sweets but that are turned into a cereal
it's just
form.
Candy with milk.
Yeah.
Okay. Candy milk breakfast.
We're back to the last 2 are series. Regular Rice Krispies. I know Ricky hates these. The Snap Crackle Pop.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, those fucking elves have been. I feel like they would fucking probably gang rape you if they exist in real life. Those little elves, like. That's the thing, dude. Is they hop out of the. You're having your bowl of Rice Krispies in the morning, and they peek out of the box, and you're like, "What's that?" And they're just like, and you're playing with them and you're having fun, but then they all start killing you. Like a bunch of them start coming, like more and more start coming out of the box and start tearing you apart, stabbing you.
Yeah, are they waiting until you're sleeping and start tying your feet together and shit?
Yeah, they sound like that. They're all nice, and you're tickling their little bellies, and they're having fun. Next thing you know, they're fucking. They got you tied to a chair, and they're pulling out your tongue and cutting it off.
Oh, that's awful.
Seeing it back to you.
Yeah.
I can't get over the fact that when I eat them, I think I'm eating ants because they're all so small. I think I'm eating a bowl of ants, so that's why I don't like Rice Krispies.
So
that's fair. I never even thought of that before, but yeah.
Rice Krispies
now you will.
bars
Try to eat them.
are good.
You're not gonna want
kidding.
Would you guys settle on a D for these? Or how about this? How about an E? Because I think Cocoa Krispies are a D.
Okay, I would settle on that.
Same premise.
Cocoa Krispies, they're just a chocolate covered ants. Same thing. Gross.
God damn, we have way more cereals than I thought. Half the show's a fucking tier list.
There's only a couple more.
That's okay. This could be its own video too.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna make it a video.
Yeah. Reese's Puffs, Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs. What do you guys think of Cocoa Puffs?
For me, they're below Reese's Puffs. Personally.
Yeah, for sure.
Really, I think they're better. But what would you guys rate Cocoa Puffs?
Have them with your pops.
Fuck you.
Cuckoo
for Cocoa Puffs? They had really good marketing.
They did have great marketing. I'll never forget that. I'll be like dementia riddled and I'll be repeating
that.
Yeah,
you're on that. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo
in my
for
wheelchair.
Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa
Puffs. In my little button for assistance. I would give them. I wouldn't go below a C for the Cocoa Puffs. I'd still.
Neither would I.
I didn't dislike it.
I would agree they're C.
Drop them in a C. It works.
Ricky will become president and he'll have a Cocoa Puffs button in the fucking Oval Office. And they just bring you a bowl of Cocoa Puffs.
Smashing it.
It's fresh.
How about it just comes down from the ceiling?
You guys
that would be so sick.
I'm trying to.
That
would be the deal. Make it rain.
Yeah. I'm trying to think right now. I think you guys might be right. I think Reese's Puffs are better. I haven't had either of these ones in a long time, but I think just based on my memory of taste, I think you guys are right. Reese's Puff may be better.
Reese's Puffs got me into rap.
Yeah. Oh man, Reese's Puffs got me in a bind.
I think I had them recently because they were just defect at work, and I grabbed a handful because they're in the back. I'm like, oh, I'll see how they are, and they were disgusting. So I'm gonna think of them as a kid eating them, and not as an adult. And I like them. I'll put them at like a C or a D, but I definitely wasn't grabbing them.
Could we rank the Puffs the same? Because I feel like they're almost on the same level.
Even as a kid, I felt like the fat guy grabbing
maybe
those,
B.
you know? I was like, damn, this is Reese's rate on it. Like, am I fat? And I was like 10. I even thought about it. So when that happens, you shouldn't be eating that shit.
Jackson's eating saying, I'm so fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
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 I'm just disgusted by myself.
Oh, God.
And then the last one is Crave. Since I barely remember how it tasted, I'm not even going to rank it. You there listening, have you had Crave? Where would you put Crave? Put it in the comments below. Are there cereals that were on this list we didn't mention? What are they, and where would you rank them on your tier list? Which ones do you agree with? Which ones do you disagree with? I'll tell you right now, Pops does not deserve to be an F tier alone by itself, you fucking bastards. Like,
minority here.
Out of this whole list, there's no other F tier cereals for you guys?
Oh, there is, but you just wouldn't let me put them there.
Yeah, I agree. Wait, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but you guys are also 80% of the cereals, F. You don't like fucking honey.
I'd say...
You don't like fucking honey, so that takes half of them out of the game.
I got an opinion. Yeah, I don't like honey.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
If I want oatmeal consistency, I'll eat oatmeal.
Yeah, right? Oh, God. Right there. That's the truth. That's all that needs to be said right there is that.